So today we have Ras with us. His podcast is called Back Pass with Ras, which covers
football from the 90s and noughties. And we're also doing a show for Ballistic Khalsa in the SPL. So that's what we do.
Give him a
Pass with
follow,
Ras.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to follow you because I like History Channel.
So as you can see,
Nowadays, United fans love History Channel.
Oh, I have been doing it, bro. Count me in. I think last season I already input this Friends TV History Channel.
Yeah.
Beside Cult Leader, I'm a historian.
Historian.
last time we want to put the H logo beside him.
Hey, but talking about history, right?
Yes.
You and me,
Yeah, that's why we're here.
That's why we have Fazrin and Ras joining us because
Yeah.
from just the match that happened yesterday upon recording,
This morning.
which United against Liverpool, we have Ras and Fazrin, who has been long-time supporters and long-time friends as well.
Yes.
So you guys can talk about a bit about your friendship.
Or bro romance.
Yeah.
More like frenemies.
Frenemies, yes.
That's what we call each other.
How do you guys meet?
Frenemies.
Yeah.
So we're both from the same primary school.
Yeah.
Singhua
Same
Primary.
class also.
Singhua Primary. Shout out to them lah.
Hey, yeah, Singhua
Singhua
guys.
Primary.
Shout out.
Hi guys.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Yes. All our friends as well watching. Shout out Hirwan, Ada,
Nasrum.
Tag them.
Yeah.
Salim.
Yeah. So we're in the same class last time, right?
Yeah,
I
all the
still-
way.
Yeah, all the way.
From
since,
primary 1.
From primary 1 all the way until
Oh, damn.
Yes.
Small
Primary
man.
one.
Yeah. So we always play football together and all that lah. So apparently after that, I started to follow Liverpool. Ras was a
I was already a United fan. Yeah.
for a while lah.
From the start actually. From primary school.
Primary school.
Start of primary school.
Okay.
United
I
fan,
started
yeah.
like 1993, 92, if I'm not wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I start supporting Liverpool, right? Then Ras was like, oh.
I'm
Then-
wearing a jersey of the time when I became a United fan.
Oh,
Yeah,
Man.
1991. And so I think most of the rivalry, the intensity of the rivalry hit its high point in 1996.
correct. Yeah, that point.
Yeah, when we were in primary 6,
Especially,
doing
during-
PSLE.
especially after the FA Cup, that FA Cup.
Yeah.
That FA Cup.
The one that
Five boys.
Yes.
Cantona scored the last
Yes.
winning
Yes.
goal.
Yeah.
My goodness.
That was the start.
We had a bet, right? That we had a bet because this guy is very good in arts.
Yeah.
We had a bet. Then like I told him something like if United win, you make an art piece for me.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
I
I
think so.
still have it at home.
Was it?
Yeah, I still have it. The art piece he drew it in crayon and all, Cantona 7. And
Oh,
then
shit, I
he
forgot.
Gave it to
Yeah.
me. And then if Liverpool won, I had to do something similar for him. I don't remember what, but I had to do something similar. Like, and then, so United won and he did that and gave to me. That's the nice part of it.
Yeah, yes.
Then
What's the ugly part?
That's ugly.
There's an ugly part.
Deep
Yeah.
dive in the ugly part of the rivalry.
So the ugly part was we had like a big squabble about this United Liverpool thing
Yeah.
that started from the school, and we had like a running battle. Literally, we were punching and fighting
Yeah.
each other.
Seriously?
Yes,
Yeah.
you were.
Scissors, punching and kicking each other, Cantona kick and
Yeah.
Cantona kick and all. We were doing all the way from the school to outside the
happened? Bus
school.
stop.
What
Near
happened?
the bus stop, and we stopped at the bus stop.
No,
Because then we punted away.
I pushed you down.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, he pushed me down.
Yeah, there was bus stop, there was this slope. I pushed him down.
Yeah.
They
It was
can
that
still say,
bad.
they can still say with a smile. I kill you. Yeah, I kill you, right? Guys, it's okay.
Yeah,
guys.
that was
That's
wow.
why, yeah. So all this talk of banter for us, like we've done it.
Yeah, it was bad last time
Yeah,
during
it
the
was- it was
90s.
horrible.
That was
That's
the
how it
90s
is.
better.
Yeah,
I
so
think.
that was like like the English football had their English hooligans. We were the ones.
Yeah. We were two hooligans at school fighting each other. Yeah, but we're still friends. But still
Yeah.
friends.
But you guys stay friends
After that, we
for-
came back to school next day. Okay, relax.
Yeah,
we,
okay. Say
Yeah,
sorry.
some-
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes like that lah.
Yeah, and then still play football, then
Yeah,
relax.
we had a lot. I mean, we had a lot. We play football.
Especially the-
Hari Raya visiting.
Oh, correct. Yeah.
I used to follow y'all.
Especially the
go
paper,
sometimes.
the paper ball.
Yeah. That's cardboard football.
Yeah. We
used
play
to
that behind the school.
behind the school.
I mean, bragging rights to Ras lah, because all the way from the 90s to the early 2000s, it's always been Manchester United. So we are like taking a back seat. Right?
Well, okay. Well,
But what-
not,
yeah.
not okay. Sometimes, I mean, that back then is like, like whenever we meet other teams, Menu, right? I'm like, oh no, meeting menu again.
Except
then,
when Torres is around.
oh yeah, that one different. Now there's a different era. Okay,
Yeah.
different era. Yeah, but then during the Roy Evans era, it's like,
Yeah.
oh no, I'll tell you, menu, confirm. I have to deal with this every day. And then somehow in our school, right, we got more menu fans. in school, right?
we had.
Yeah.
And there was one time when United lost the league to Blackburn. Remember?
Oh yes,
And
I
then
remember
suddenly
that.
we had Blackburn fans.
Yeah. Okay.
For one season. These fellas were all like United fans and all.
Oh, the
Suddenly,
Glory Hunters.
yeah, then that's when we knew about this Glory Hunters. This
Yeah.
term of Glory Hunters. And they just Blackburn fans for one season.
Yeah.
After that, I think maybe they went to Newcastle or whatever, but then, they just hopped clubs.
But during Newcastle time, I was doing secondary school. I saw it lah. Some Newcastle fans. Yeah, but
They were like 96 also, they were there already.
I say they were there already. Yeah, the one when Ginola, Asprilla, all was.
Oh man, that is the entertainers lah.
Keegan,
Come on,
The
shout out to
entertainers,
Ismail, man.
Les
Yeah.
Ferdinand.
When Keegan and Ferguson are having the feud.
Les Ferdinand, yeah.
I love it.
they played such beautiful football.
I love it.
I love it. Yeah, but yeah, it was a memory that I will cherish at that time. It was I still remember.
Outside social media, we were not keyboard warriors, we were literal warriors.
Every day, we always buy new paper, right?
Yeah,
Remember, you always buy new paper, then we watch and this.
For those young viewers, newspaper last time is newspaper.
Yeah.
Paper it's meant for the young generation.
It only
because
came out
it's very nice.
after 12.
Yeah.
And also
And it's
remember-
smaller in size.
Yeah.
And we, after school, we used to go and buy sticker books, buy stickers.
Oh, the Panini one, yes.
yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
Premier League ones,
Yeah,
World
yeah,
Cup
yeah.
ones.
World Cup.
We had
Premier
also
League.
Malaysia League also, remember?
Malaysia League, yes, correct.
Semi-pro league
Yeah.
when it was known.
But I remember last time World Cup 94.
Yeah,
I came
World
to
Cup
school.
94.
I came to school one day.
Yeah.
I watched the finals. Italy versus Brazil, right?
Yep.
The penalty kick. His favorite player, Roberto Baggio, missed the penalty. I came to school. I see him like very want to cry. I still remember, dude. I still remember. There was like
Dejected,
he's like the whole day he like.
You didn't disturb him at all lah.
No, but
He's also an Italy fan.
yeah, last time back then I was Italy fan.
Back then?
Yeah, I mean internationally I don't have allegiance
Okay.
Yeah, but nowadays I'm supporting the US MNT lah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm following US now.
US?
Yeah. Since I think like
Interesting.
maybe 5, 7, 6 years lah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so I was supporting US for the previous World Cup lah. Yeah, and a lot of politics on the way.
So the last World Cup you were resting lah.
Yeah.
He was resting.
Neutral, complete. 2 World Cups as a neutral.
We were like,
They win.
win
They
lah.
That's why they relax. But you guys go ahead lah.
Yeah lah.
Yeah.
Any notable moments for the times that you guys are supporters? You went to watch the game or
No, we didn't
watch
watch
the game
games
together?
Yeah, that time only
Yeah.
finals were broadcast.
And also all the games were like you had to watch it on TV3.
yeah.
TV
RTM2 if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, also on Malaysian TV lah generally.
Yeah.
Indonesian TV was for Serie A.
Oh yeah, correct. Yeah.
But he introduced me to Championship Manager. I remember. Yeah.
Correct. Yes.
Championship Manager.
I think you're CM2 if I'm not wrong.
Yeah,
he
went to his house and played for the first time. I fell in love with him.
yeah.
Then eventually become football manager, right?
Yeah, it was like because my dad was the one who introduced me to CM2.
Okay.
Yeah, he first started playing. What's this? I'm like, oh wow, like you can put like football, you can make a tactic and all that. And then I started
And the
playing.
thing around.
I started playing, then then until now, from that time I was 96 until now I still play Football Manager. Now I'm playing Groningen.
Groningen.
Yes.
Groningen.
But that was team. Yeah. I had a campaign with S League campaign, SPL, right? It got boring. it was bored as boring.
Who were you managing?
I was managing as Tampines.
Okay.
Being a United fan now, right? What is the emotions like for the past 5 years? Is like down, and all the managers keep on changing.
Yeah. I mean, because I also support Inter in Serie A, so used to it already. That I mean, that experience as an Inter fan taught me that this dominance of United will end one day.
Mm.
It's life. Anyways, it is life. Nothing lasts forever. Even Liverpool's dominance ended one day. So our dominance would end one day.
Yeah, Parma and Leeds.
People were talking about we'll be prepared. We learn from Liverpool's mistakes and we'll be prepared. But of course, they didn't learn from Liverpool's mistake. So the same thing happened. And it's inevitable that there will be times where we'll have this kind of downtime where we don't do well. But I always say that, this kind of strange phenomena only happens in the English league. If you go to Italian league or German league, okay, don't talk German league, but Italian league or Spanish league and all, you don't see Barcelona, Real Madrid having a downtime for too long, or even like Inter or AC Milan.
I think it's just dominance in the team itself. It's long term. Don't say Madrid has been there for like forever. Their dominance has been there forever. It's like snowballing from era to era.
Generations,
And then like Barcelona, but Barcelona has some downtime. Like even in the 90s also they have a bit of down. The same as but PSG is different. PSG only went up like during the 90s. It's different. Like you say, I mean, Germany is like different.
French league, we had French league at one point. Early 90s, we had Marseille was
Marseille
was really strong, and then came Lyon.
Saint-Étienne also. Saint-Étienne.
Actually, got a very short period. How to pronounce it? Nice, is it?
Nice.
And Nice is also like the outside contender Champions League.
But they are not like
Lille also.
But it's like
Lille.
Lille also.
So
Like Serie A got Parma.
At that time Serie A was solid.
Serie A was hot, man. I remember.
Hot,
I remember last time
Parma,
when we were kids,
Fiorentina.
every Saturday there will be the highlights.
Correct. Every Saturday first was the English Premier League highlights.
Go to Wembley.
Then the Serie A highlights.
Yes.
World of Sport.
Yes, that was the time.
They
show it free.
But then I was
Daryl David
Yes.
as a host.
They show it free on TV last time.
Correct.
Nowadays,
and also but in those days he was 1 week late.
I
I
thought it was like a day late.
I remember because I every morning now we check live score, right? Last time I checked teletext.
Teletext, yes, I remember.
Teletext for the scores.
Yeah.
Wake up in the morning, you check teletext. What's the score? Okay, you know the score. Then that same morning or what, you will see the highlights, but it's from the week before.
Yeah.
So it's always 1 week late.
So it's really teletext, newspaper, and at times.
And then you want to watch live, you have to watch Malaysian TV.
And
you wouldn't know what game's gonna turn up live because it's only one game a week.
One game a week.
One game a week. You know what game? If you're lucky, your team is playing.
There was back then. It was harder back then to watch football than now. That's why people go out and play football. Nowadays people don't play football.
That's why. That's why we went out.
That's why you want to watch football, but no other thing to follow. But all football, we play.
Remember, I think don't know whether you remember the first time I wore specs. He broke. I broke the specs, right? I wore specs. Actually, the reason why I started
bleeding here also, right? If I'm not wrong,
the reason why I started wearing specs was Malaysia Cup. Because I used to watch the games and I would get so engrossed, I go right in front of TV.
Seriously?
Then because of that, my eyesight got spoiled. So I had to wear specs. Then when playing football, I took out specs and just left it there, the goalpost, our makeshift goalpost with the
specs.
Yes. And I
remember.
completely forgot that I had specs on. So I happily game over, go back home, watching the Malaysia Cup game, again going in front of TV. Then my mother asked, "Where's your specs?" Then I'm like, oh shit. And the school was just like, walking distance from my block.
That's in front of me.
Yeah, so just in front of the block. So next day I went scouring the field for the specs. All I got was a stick, this stick.
I was helping you looking for it, right? You, me, and I think Herwan.
Then only the stick was left.
Somebody stepped on it, probably.
Those days, now this kind of spec.
It's different. It was very different, plastic frame.
That's not. I mean, if I get $1 for every specs I broke because of football, cannot mean that, but a lot. At least can buy chicken rice. I think a lot.
But those were the days. I remember he was wearing. He came down one day. We were playing street soccer, if I'm wrong. He came down one day, he wearing his Cantona shirt, the away shirt with the Cantona on the back, and then he pop out his collar and he play. I was like,
but that's the difference between last time, right? I mean,
We
If
play
you-
Void Deck.
Void Deck, yeah.
Is there any favorite player that you guys have, like for each of your team? Any favorite player from
My
last time?
all-time favorite is Baggio, Roberto
Baggio.
Baggio.
Betul je.
What
Yeah.
about Menu?
Manu was actually my first favorite player, Lee Sharp. Before
Lee Sharp.
before Eric Cantona. He's the reason I supported United.
I see.
Yeah, I really like the way he played. And yeah, my father introduced me to Lee Sharp, say look at this player. Really good player and all, and started watching, so then I became United fan. And then Cantona. That's it. Then stop.
So after Cantona, there's no
After
more like
that,
favorite
yeah,
player
after-
like.
I-
Arwah.
After that I had like maybe soft spot maybe for Veron.
Peron je.
One Veron, I had soft spot for him, and then
Argentina.
yeah, that's about it lah. Not really wow. All the players that played for us did well and all. Yeah, I like them, but not like wow, my favorite player.
CR7?
Yeah, Ronaldo did well in his first spell at United. So
He had to ask.
If it's cockroach feelers in front.
Feelers,
Then, with the team, right?
Yeah, team.
Then he wear like ankle socks just outside, right?
Yeah.
Too late.
And do you know that when he came to United, he had, I think, fake hair dangling around.
Oh yeah.
Extension.
Yeah.
Or like, I asked my mom, can I do like this also? My mom said, you're crazy, is it? How you go to school? Maybe I just unplug and plug it back.
Then you which favorite player?
Okay, when I
From
was
last time,
last
when you
time
first supported Liverpool.
last time was McManaman. He's
Spice Boy.
Not Spice Boy lah. McManaman is different lah. Okay.
Robbie Fowler, I love Robbie Fowler.
Fowler is also one of my
I mean
favorite.
Liverpool player, but he was a pain in our
God.
pain in our tooth.
I felt that for Liverpool, I
Yeah, man.
like Patrick Berger.
Patrick Berger.
Yeah.
I had a jersey with Patrick Berger at the back.
the cream coloured one.
The cream colour one.
I got
I can't wear it anymore. So
I got a t-shirt.
I still have it though, but I can't wear it anymore. Of course.
It's time, it's time to
It's not like him, like, he can wear the old
I can still wear.
yeah,
different.
man.
Yeah.
Jealous eh.
He's always been like that. He's always been
So you
like
can still wear lah last time.
I think so, maybe.
go and try.
Yeah.
For me, all my Beckham jersey, all I can wear.
Yeah, but I have a soft spot for back then when Cantona was still in his prime in United, right? I was like, wow, it's Cantona, they're annoying. So. Yeah. But as I grow older, I got a soft spot for Cantona. I kind of like admire him.
Yeah, same as me.
He has
I
that.
admire him.
He has that philosophy that not many footballer has. Yeah, that's why I like.
He's a real redemption story because
Yeah.
from the part that he got frozen out by Ferguson, right? Then he came back.
He
He
folded.
totally showed a different
Yeah,
side of him.
that's the season where I became a Cantona fan.
Damn,
Because
Why
that-
he was frozen? I recall he was because
Suspended for
Suspended
kicking.
for-
he wasn't frozen.
He was suspended.
He was suspended
Yeah.
and he don't want to come back
Yeah.
after the Cantona kick itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Ferguson, yeah.
he felt like Cantona felt like that's
There's
it,
no
his-
point, yeah.
His time at the club is over. The club won't support him because of his history at other clubs.
And
But
Ferguson,
supported him and
Ferguson went France to find him.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
brought him
Yeah.
back. Then he became like
Then he
that.
became the legend
Yeah,
of
that
United.
legend.
He's
Yeah.
probably a lot of those Liverpool fans that grew up around the 90s and the 2000s. He's probably the one player that we hate the most, but
He's
we
a
have to
thorn.
admire.
He's a thorn, man. But
Yes, but we have to admire. I mean, you can talk about the Beckhams and
he and
all
Ryan
that,
Giggs and Scholes
but
and all
it's
that.
always Cantona because his leadership quality is just supreme, man.
Yeah.
His leadership quality is like different level lah.
But I mean, those days also football. I want to mention one thing. Like Cantona, the 95-96 season, he won the league on his own. That's
Yes.
literally on
Correct.
his own.
Yeah.
He dragged the team. A lot of games, United win 1-0, 1-0. People think United all the time play entertaining football. But that season, a lot of games 1-0, 1-0.
Was scrappy lah. I
Yeah,
think.
scrappy, late draws, converting defeats to draws and all. Cantona was the main man, and that's the reason they won. Even the final, they won.
No, but you still
1-0.
have like Schumacher.
Yeah, you had of course you
Yeah.
need to have that.
The core lah.
The core
core,
has to
yeah.
be there, but you had players that could win tournaments and leagues on their own. And Maradona, of course.
Oh yeah.
The
96.
talisman of the
Yeah,
team itself.
there's
Yeah,
always like
yeah.
that. And like even Baggio brought Italy to
Correct.
the final.
Yeah,
on his
man.
own.
Yeah.
So all these kind of special players we don't have today.
Yeah.
The ability to just win the tournament on your own or drag the team all the way on your own.
Yeah.
Any
So-
player that
Jordi
you don't like in terms of Liverpool but you have a bit of respect?
Michael
Robbie
Owen.
Fowler, Robbie
Robbie
Fowler. is
Fowler,
the one,
Michael
yeah.
Owen.
Michael Owen.
Don't respect, but respect ma. So he
Don't respect, but respect.
before he joined United, I believe that Owen had scored.
It's fair. Ince joined Liverpool after that.
Oh yeah, that's why Ince was a bit
Ings
of
was good for Liverpool, man.
Ince went to Liverpool. Oh no.
But he went Inter first.
Inter
then
first,
Yeah, he
Liverpool,
went to
yeah.
Inter first, so if like both
Yeah.
my clubs, right? So for me it's okay lah, you go from
Yeah,
one
yeah,
house to
yeah.
another house. For me, so it's fine.
But I
But then
think-
you come back to England and joins Liverpool, and then he's Liverpool captain.
Yeah.
Captain, and
He
he's
was
like
good.
he scored against United. And he
Yeah.
was in the crowd and cheering. Those days there was no such thing as I score against my former club.
Oh, I don't
respect,
know. Yeah,
respect.
yeah.
No
I don't
respect.
care one.
Whack.
Where only?
Yeah, so but Robbie Fowler always was a thorn for us as well. So
Yeah.
whenever we played
It's
again,
one for one.
I just don't like Michael Owen.
Okay, Michael Owen, I feel like he's one of the. He's not a legend. I'm not gonna
in
say
his
he's a
prime,
legend.
he was
In his
superb,
prime, he was super. Of course, he won the Ballon d'Or also, if you all remember.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So he was one of the best strikers back then. But I don't consider him as a legend. Yeah.
Steven Gerrard was one I wish we had also. Like, if
Gerrard.
there's any chance we could sign him, I would want to sign him because that
Ferguson
time,
did want to
yeah, because
sign
that time
him.
like Roy Keane was retiring and all that, right? So like Steven Gerrard was a really good player.
Actually, we wish Mata was our player.
One Mata.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wish Mata was our player.
You mean after Chelsea lah?
Yeah, for you lah. Yeah.
After
yeah.
Chelsea lah.
Yeah, because Mata, I feel like he's like those kind of players that where you hate them but you still like them because they have a character. Yeah.
As you can see, the rivalry between Liverpool and Manchester United is probably the most prime rivalry in the English.
It's complicated. It's been through since the
And we always have these like friends
Yeah.
friends who like
since
support the opposite
since
team.
EPL back in the 90s, it started from there onwards, and it escalated after. I feel like it escalated after 92 FA Cup.
92.
96. Sorry, 96.
Oh,
I
okay.
think the trigger point is the banner. Come back when you have 18. That's where I think Ferguson actually said we will knock Liverpool off their throne.
Yeah, that's
So I think the trigger point is actually not from us. It's that you guys put the banner. And
You
literally when
blame
we
us,
had
you
18,
blame us for your
after the 18, you guys have no choice. But the thing is, I think Ferguson is always very hot tempered.
Yeah.
So he doesn't like that feel like you're like
Scotland.
challenging us, all those stuff. I've definitely knocked you off your title reign, all those stuff. So I think it started somewhere around there.
correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
something.
The banner,
That was during that was late early 2000s, if I'm not wrong. Was it
No,
during the
before.
90s?
Before that,
Before
I-
that,
Before
yeah.
that.
I think is it 90s?
I think it
Oh,
was.
80s, okay.
I think it was when they already won the first title. I think after.
93.
93, yes.
Yeah.
No.
No,
93,
after he took over.
correct. First
After he
title,
took over.
first title, 93.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like two of the most successful English clubs. Of course,
Yeah.
there will be a lot of.
But I think the rivalry is longer than that, lah. More than.
It's more.
It's
It was more longer- yeah.
70s and
70s.
80s all they had. The
Yeah.
rivalry was already there. 60s or so.
Yeah, but back then was a different league.
Probably, yeah.
It's different league,
Different
so
era and all
different
that.
era. That the rivalry
It got
wasn't
intense as the
heated up
eras moved on, I guess.
Yeah, especially when you are in a Premier League already, right? Then things start to flare up a bit more.
I think it's when Ferguson actually have that push and Liverpool is always there. We have to be more superior than Liverpool.
yeah.
That's the
Somehow you
trigger
guys
point.
they did lah in a way.
I think the thing is, I think it probably started in the 60s when both were doing well. Then United fall off and then Liverpool went up. Then United were in the shadows of Liverpool.
Oh
Then we came in the 90s.
yes.